and welcome back to Lumine Storylog, where we uncover the real stories behind the music.
You know, I was actually sitting outside earlier today, and it is finally starting to feel like spring out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really is.
And I just couldn't get the opening imagery of this track out of my head. It's just that feeling of a quiet afternoon where you're just kneeling in the dirt, pressing two small seeds into the ground.
Yeah, it's a very grounding image, literally. But there's just something about that specific kind of silence, you know? Just waiting for life to emerge without making a sound at all.
Right, exactly. It sets such a patient, earthy atmosphere for the listener.
But the reality of it is actually way less poetic than the song makes it sound at first.
Oh, completely. Going through the artist notes, there wasn't really some grand philosophical plan here.
Right, no master botanical project.
Not at all. It started so humbly. The artist literally just walked into a neighborhood convenience store, saw some seed packets, and impulsively bought 2 types of sunflower seeds. Just, a casual purchase for a tiny backyard garden.
Which makes what happened next kind of funny, honestly. You just pop these tiny little specks into the ground, and they ended up growing over 2 meters tall.
2 meters? That is just massive.
Yeah, they completely loomed over the artist. It's this beautiful irony of nature where you plant something small thinking you're the caretaker in control, and suddenly you're looking up at this giant yellow face.
I know. And the artist mentioned how vulnerable those plants were at first. Even though they became these giants, the buds initially just hid their faces shyly before they finally opened up into this quiet gold.
Quiet gold, what a beautiful way to put it. And it transformed the garden too, didn't it?
Yeah, it became what the artist called a table for the small. Birds brought their young ones, and even squirrels came to break the seeds and eat.
It takes the artist's own hunger for growth and turns it into this really peaceful moment of rest and sharing.
It really does. And that natural observation leads us directly to the emotional core of the track, especially that key lyric, "Like a sunflower to the light, I keep turning back to you."
It's a simple line, but looking at the backstory, it hits so much harder. The sunflower actually became a mirror for the artist.
Right, because they weren't just looking at the flower.
Exactly, they were looking past it, looking up to the sky.
So the flower's instinct was the real point.
Yeah. The artist talks about these moments when they felt down or when the night was just dark and blue. And we all have those nights.
We do.
But watching that flower's biological instinct just always turning toward the sun, it provided a spiritual model for them.
Turning toward hope and faith. Not because it's easy, but because it's survival.
Right. It's a definition of resilience that you just find in ordinary grace.
That really changes the whole chorus for me now. It makes total sense why the artist made that final promise to just plant them all over again when winter leaves.
Just to keep that specific way of seeing the world alive.
But, as much as we talk about the story, only the song itself truly captures that exact feeling of the light resting gently on your face.
Now let the melody speak what words cannot.
Please subscribe and like.
Afternoon in the middle of spring, I pressed 2 small seeds into the ground. Day by day I waited for a trace of green, listening close for life without a sound. They pushed their way up, leaning toward the sky, leaves reaching out taller than I'd planned. No sign yet of what they'd one day become. Still, I trusted the life within my hands. Like a sunflower to the light, I keep turning, learning how. When the night is dark and blue, I keep turning back to you. Turning to you, turning to you. Like a sunflower, that's all I do. began to show. In just a few sunrises time, it opened up a quiet gold. Yellow faces, one by one, lifting the shade from where I stood. A simple truth in open air, rewriting what I thought I knew. Like a sunflower to the light, I keep turning, learning how. When the night is dark and blue, I keep turning back to you, turning to you, turning to you. Like a sunflower, that's all I do. Little birds settle on the stem, breaking seeds between their beaks. Even squirrels find their way, taking what the day will give. Watching hunger turn to rest, soften something deep in me. The weight I carried slipped away. This is what it means to breathe. Like a sunflower to the light, I keep turning, learning how. When the night is dark and blue, I keep turning back to you, turning to you, turning to you. Like a sunflower, that's all I do. I'll plant them again when winter leaves. This calm, this joy, this ordinary grace. I wanna keep this way of seeing, light resting gently on my face. Just like a sunflower